Something very unusual to show you here today. This is our 2023 on a 73 plate Volkswagen Transporter T6.1. This is the T28, so 2.8 ton gross vehicle weight, 2 litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 PS, roughly 150 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with a 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox. This is a long wheelbase Highline, what did start its life as a panel van, but has now gone through a thorough Kombi conversion. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Transporter Highline panel van of this age. There's a number of factory optional extras on this particular vehicle, along with a lot that has been done to it, of course, from when it was new. So I'll talk you through all of those additions. We'll also talk you through what we've done to it during our preparation in readiness for sale. Have a really close look at the condition as well, seeing as the vehicle is currently with us here for sale at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with a rear tailgate. So tailgate is one door which comes up like so. Now a rear window has been added in here, and this is nicely tinted as well, this rear glass, which allows you some nice vision out of the back of the van. And of course the elephant in the room is that this the van has been completely wrapped. So this van to start its life was chrome yellow, which is actually a really nice really nice yellow colour, which you don't see very often actually on T6.1s, but this has been completely wrapped in satin black by a company called Wrap Art. And I must say, I've got no affiliation to Wrap Art, but they have done an absolutely fantastic job of doing this. I'll show you some of the little attention to detail elements as we go around the outside of this van, but very, very smart indeed. So rear window has been added. You've got a rear spoiler here, and to me that looks like a Leighton Vans LV-S rear spoiler with the details of that, and that has actually been done in gloss black, and there's a number of gloss black elements which I think work really well. That also includes the rear badge, which has been changed for gloss black also, but otherwise all satin black, as you can see here. There is also a reversing camera, and that is a nice factory optional extra. You've got rear parking sensors, of course, as standard. Now there are a few little light sort of hairline marks just to the top of the rear bumper here on the wrap, and that is, I guess, one thing to mention. Of course, like if you've watched a lot of our videos in the past or you're familiar with our stock, you'll know that pretty much everything gets machine polished. Of course, in this case, that's not something we can do. So we can, of course, clean and prepare the vehicle and detail it as much as we possibly can, but unfortunately, little sort of light hairline marks, we can't erase those on a wrap. So if there's anything I can see, I will, of course, gladly point it out to you. If we open up the rear tailgate, then we can start to have a look inside the back of this van. So you can see here, a lot of work has been done on this van. You can see it has been completely carpet lined. Of course, there is some insulation behind that on the sides of the van, of course. So carpet lined, a really nice suede lining as well, which continues onto the head lining. There is a black Altro non-slip flooring, which is if we were having this conversion done, that is exactly the flooring that we would put in. It's a really nice quality flooring, and there's actually a nice rubber overmat there as well, which has just been placed on top. But as I showed you, the condition underneath is absolutely fantastic. Under there is also as well a Motexion bulkhead. So that is the proper Volkswagen bulkhead which has been added there, and that gives you that separation from the load space to the cab area. These are really, really nice bits of kit, and as I say, that is the top quality one, which is done by Motexion, which is, if you ordered one of these from factory, that is the bulkhead that it would come with. In the back of the van then, you can see that there is a couple of USBs there. So you've got a both types of USB-C as well. But there's also a 3-pin socket. And the reason for that is that under the bonnet, there is an electric hookup for this van. So you can actually get proper 230 volt power back there as well when you hook that up. LED low lights there in the headlining also. But what I wanted to show you is with the wrap, I say this was a chrome yellow van. There is nothing really here to show that this was chrome yellow. They have done all of the door shuts right in behind the glass and everything as well, or sort of up to the glass, should I say. But as I say, all in these door shuts have been done. All of this area, as you can see, there is very little evidence that this van was yellow in a previous life. So they've done a fantastic job of wrapping it. You do see some wrap jobs which are just on the outside. You open up the door, then you can see it's all yellow on the door shuts. But as you can see here, every bit has been done. All even inside here, all the door shuts. They've done a really, to my eye, an absolutely fantastic job indeed. Opening up the side loading door, then this gives you a look at the Kombi seats which have been added. So you've got a full bench seat here in the back, which is of course removable. These are quick release, so you can quickly remove those if you want to, without having to do any bolts or anything. You can also fold it down in half. So using this tab here, you can fold that down completely in half. It's worth noting with the bulkhead as well, that is very easily removable. They are just a few screws around the outside, so very easily removable if you didn't want that. Full leather as well on the seats, so all the seats have been completely reupholstered in this lovely black leather with the yellow contrast, which I actually think works really well. I mean, our company colours are black and yellow. This is, yeah, if I was speccing one, this is exactly as I would want it. I think is in the black with the yellow. I think it works very, very well. I've got a light switch here for the lights in the back, and you've got some more USBs over there as well for your rear passengers, which is of course always lovely to see. But yeah, fantastic condition there of the seats. That Altro flooring continues there into this part of the van. Yeah, beautiful condition there, and always nice to see some leather upholstery. Opening up the passenger door, then you can see that continues here into the front, so it's all in lovely condition here in the front with this, as I say, this black leather with a contrast in yellow stitch, the nice Bentley stitch as well with that double stitch in the front. It looks very, very smart indeed. They've even put these nice sort of non-slip pads just there as well on the door shuts. It's just beginning to rain, so I'll try and do this as quick as I can, but lovely condition here inside the cab as well. In terms of marks here, there are some sort of light hairline marks in this area just here. If you can see those on the camera, if that is picking it up, but there are some of these light sort of hairline marks. I say on a normal van, if this was paint, they would be sort of easy to polish out. That's how sort of light they are. But as I say, if I can see them, I will gladly point it out to you. And there is also a little mark just down here. You can see in this area, very low down on the rear bumper, a few marks down there as well. Not massively noticeable, but as I say, if you really start to look in detail, you will see, as I say, those little hairline marks. Nice set of angled sidebars, and also a set of roof bars on the vehicle as well. And one thing I really like, which is nice, is, as I say, those gloss black elements which they've done. So they've wrapped the wing mirror covers in gloss black. They've also wrapped, you're not going to see this on the camera, but the roof has been done in gloss black, which gives a really nice contrast between the satin black and then, as I say, the gloss black of the roof, and that ties in very well with the 20-inch gloss black Velare alloy wheels. Very nice design on these alloy wheels, and I think they set the van off very, very well, again with a contrast in yellow calipers, so they tie in well with the stitching and things on the leather. Around to the front then, some really nice upgrades here. So full gloss black front grills, so gloss black upper grill here, all the gloss black lower grills, which sets the van off very well. And as I say, against the satin black, I just think that is such a nice contrast. And I don't know, as I say, I don't know if the camera is going to do that justice, but in the showroom, this just really stands out compared to the other vans in the showroom with this colour contrast. Looks very, very stealthy indeed. An upgrade which I really like, which is something that we've done here during our preparation, that is, we have added the new Transporter HQ full LED headlights. So the previous Transporter HQ headlights were a sort of a black surround like this, the interior of the headlight, and you could fit them with much brighter bulbs, and it would give you an LED daytime running light. These are a step further, and these are an actual full LED unit. Of course, you've got all these lovely LED daytime running lights, and these, it's worth noting as well, are fully customizable. So there are some relays that you can change on the back of the headlights to fully customize that to your liking. So as it is now, of course, you've got the white LED daytime running light. You can actually run those as orange if you wanted to, which is probably not completely legal for road use, but as I say, you can change those to orange if you want to. We've got it set at the moment. If I put the indicator on, then we've got it set with this lovely sweeping motion, as you can see there, but you can also change that as well to to have that as just a flashing indicator as well if you want to. So this is a major step forward for these you know, for the headlights. And I say, being a full LED unit, you've got proper performance as well from those headlights, and I think that sets the front of the van off so nice indeed. And then down the bottom then, very nice bit of kit here down at the bottom, the lower splitter, which you can see here. This is a Leighton Vans LV-S front splitter. We absolutely love the Leighton Vans products, very high quality, and again transforms the front end of the van. So it's just starting to rain a little bit more now, but as I say, I'll show you down the outside here. It's very straight and clean down the driver's side here. There's no dents or ripples or anything like that. It looks very straight and clean. But if we jump inside the cab, I can show you the rest of what is going on inside here. So the front windows have been tinted, so probably not going to see that on the camera, but the front windows have been tinted slightly as well, which sort of goes with the full stealthy look inside. 9,002 miles is what it is recorded. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. On the left hand side of the steering wheel then, full leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got your adaptive cruise control settings. On the right hand side your onboard computer controls, auto activated lights, auto activated wipers, 2 full flip rote keys come with the vehicle. You've got electric windows, electric heated folding mirrors, as I mentioned. You've got the DSG automatic gearbox to go along with that 150 PS diesel engine. Into the centre then, you've got your App Connect. So Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You just need to plug your smartphone into one of the USB-Cs down here on the left-hand side. You've of course got DAB radio on here, and also can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth. And if I put the vehicle into reverse, that is where your rear camera is displayed as well. Air conditioning, heated windscreen, all of that comes as standard on the Highline, but absolutely lovely condition inside here. I actually spoke to the previous owner of the vehicle, and they explained to me that they actually, even though technically on the logbook they had the vehicle when it was about 7 or 8 months old, it was just pre-registered, and of course, I guess with the conversion company doing the Kombi conversion, but he actually took delivery of it with delivery miles. So I say it's technically 2 owners on the logbook, but theoretically it has been with only 1 user from from delivery mileage. Fantastic job on the wrap, as we've seen. Brilliant styling on here with the gloss black front grills, the LV-S lower front splitter. The van has been lowered as well, all around by about 40 millimeters, which just helps it stand that much nicer with the 20-inch wheels. Sidebars, roof bars, rear spoiler, full leather interior, carpet lining in the back, as it's got that electric hookup underneath the bonnet there for your 230-volt power in the rear, and then these fantastic full LED headlights as well, which have been added. During our preparation, we have given the van its first service, so we have gone right through it, given it a full service ready for its new owner. So the van is absolutely ready to drive away straight away. But how mean does that look in the satin black? I think it looks absolutely fantastic. If you'd like to, I haven't mentioned, there is no VAT to pay on this van. You would have probably seen that in the advert, because that's probably how you've come to this video. But there is no VAT to pay on this, the previous owner not being VAT registered. So no VAT to pay, which is a big bonus as well. If you haven't seen it already, head over to that advert by going to our website there, bridgendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find the price, the description, and the photography of this van, and of course all of the others that we've currently got advertised as well. Thank you very much for watching.